Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to podcast Room 303, episode 179. I'm your host, Jermaine Mendez. This is my co-host, Nicholas Moorhan. And as always, we have with us the EPE. How are you doing this evening, Nick?
I want to share an NHL factoid with you guys. So there's about 25 games left in the season. And I wanted to bring you to the disparity between both conferences. Okay? The East and the Western Conference.
Okay.
The Colorado Avalanche currently sit at 7th in the Western Conference. They are 5 points from being eliminated from the playoffs, aka outside the top 8. And they are 6 points from leading the entire Western Conference. In the East, the difference between the number 13 team and the number 7 team is 7 points. The difference between the number 2 and the number 1 team is 9 points.
Who's first is Boston still, correct?
First is Boston. The Carolina Hurricanes are 9 points behind the Boston Bruins and have gone 9-1 in their last 10.
Yo, that's a factoid.
Boston has lost 8 games this year. They are 43-8 with a plus 92 goal differential.
Wait, you mean 2023 year, right?
2023 Boston has a plus 92 goal differential. There is one team that is half their goal differential, the New Jersey Devils.
They're the next closest?
The next closest is the New Jersey Devils at a plus 46 goal differential.
Who had the Devils?
Do you care to guess how many games?
Who had the Devils?
You did, Jermaine. Do you care to guess how many?
Say it louder
games,
for those in the back.
Do you care to guess how many games the Boston Bruins have lost at home this year?
1 to the Seattle Kraken.
2.
Damn. Who was the second one?
I don't remember. Or I don't know. It's not that I don't remember. I never learned it.
Fuck, did the Golden Knights score again? Oh no, sorry. That's the replay. I was getting sad over here, bro. Mid-podcast cry sesh. It's okay to cry on a Tuesday, right?
It's the best day to cry.
How you doing this evening, Eric?
Doing good. Excited for today's episode. Got some big things coming, so it should be good.
Are you sure you're doing good?
That was like the least hype. That was like the least hype episode hype up ever.
I just got a crazy text message as I was like right before you introduced me. I looked at my iPad and I saw the message, read like the first 2 lines of it, and then you introduced me, and that shit was still running through my mind. So I was
okay, introduce it on air.
No, we're not doing that. But yeah, that's why I was.
Come on, share with the class.
No, it's too personal.
Somebody sent you a dick pic?
No, I wish that shit would be way less fucking ridiculous than what I just got.
All right.
Is this good news, bad news, sexy news?
It's yeah. What is it?
It's vengeful news, but I'm untouchable, so it doesn't really matter to me. But we'll see.
What Eric? You can't say you're untouchable and then say we'll see. Keep that confidence up, my boy.
Yeah, like threats are being made, but I'm too good at my job.
Oh no. Anywho, like Eric said, we do have an episode for you today. It's a lot better than how he hyped it up. So
we really have an exciting episode for you guys today. We hope you'll tune in and really enjoy yourselves.
Dry eyes with clear eyes.
Bueller. When I don't see my dog, I'm convinced he's shitting somewhere.
Damn, that's that.
And it's a 700 square foot apartment.
That paranoid dude. He's too big to lose in a 700 foot square apartment, bro.
Oh, that's why he's shitting somewhere.
Yo, I said foot square.
Foot Square Department.
We'll be getting into communion with E. He has here in the notes to be revealed live. Ooh, spooky. We'll be getting into the
First
NBA.
time ever.
We'll be getting into the NBA All-Star Weekend review. Fucking NBA. And then
White boys are back.
white people stand up.
Salt Lake City, Utah. White boys are back.
Yo, back-to-back MVPs, white boy. Dunk contest champion, white boy.
Whoa.
Most improved player this year, white boy.
Whoa.
Who wins MVP this year? White boy.
Guess you could say we got some power. What kind of power we got, Eric?
Pass.
Oh yeah. That's where.
Guess you just don't have pride in your race, then, do you?
That's where Eric doesn't want to get canceled.
Right.
He'll say all the other stuff. And don't you got David Duke on speed dial?
Yeah, David Duke's your best friend. You can't have pride in your race.
We'll be getting it, and then finally, we will be starting the MLB divisional breakdowns.
Woo-hoo.
So today's episode, we're going to start with the executive producers division, and we'll be getting into the AL East this season. Without further ado, let us go ahead and kick it off with the head-to-head review, Eric.
All right, cool. So, last week was a good week for some of us and a very bad week for a couple of other us.
Don't forget to share it, brother.
You say a couple of other us?
Yeah.
A couple of, oh yeah, my bad.
A couple of other us.
Yeah. Dude, I hate this. I hate this. Trying to figure out how to do this. Here we go.
You just hit the present button.
You guys see that?
Then share screen. Yep. Yes, sir.
Oh, I gotta start picking my shit for that, I guess.
All right. So last week, Jermaine went 1-2. He hit on Aaron Blanchfield money line. She tapped her out for go 5-0. I believe she is now.
In the UFC, yeah.
in the
I think her
UFC, yeah.
overall record is like 11-1, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
I'll look
okay.
that up.
And then he lost on Team LeBron winning the All-Star game by 3, and Lori Markkinen winning the 3-point contest. So 1-2 on the week, 4-8 on the season, and he's down 4.2 units. Nick also threw up 1-2. He missed on the Man City Arsenal draw. He hit on a Coyotes money line, and he missed on the NBA All-Star game under, which was set at 326.5. So 1-2 on the week, 3-8-1 on the season, and he's down 5.5 units. Executive producer E went 3-0 again. He had Damian Lillard winning the 3-point contest, Team Giannis winning the NBA All-Star game, and Toronto versus Chicago over.
I got a
6.5.
bone to pick with you with that bet. You didn't think of that bet yourself, you fucking piece of shit.
All right, so
What did he do? What did he do?
So I walked into the room and I was like, yo, you got the dunk contest odds? He's just like, no, they didn't post. And I was like, well, all right. So I guess I should have fucking went with the Blackhawks Senators over because it hit. It was over 6.5 and it hit.
Right.
So Eric, the very next 15 minutes later, sends Toronto versus Chicago over 6.5. Like he fucking cooked that up himself.
What a bum.
All right, so I went 3-0, brings me to 7-5, and I'm up 4.6 units on the season. Dude, if you want the pick, put it in. Like, that's just what it is.
Yo, what the fuck are you talking about? You picked that bet because I said it. Yes or yes?
It was in my mind. I looked at it and I liked it.
Yeah, all right. Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
It's fair game until you text it into the chat.
It was in my mind. Who put it in your mind, Eric?
Same thing. Exactly. Same thing he did with the Travis Kelce and Miles Sanders shit. Again.
Dude, you're just the king of all ideas, aren't you? You just, whatever you
when you rip it off, yes. When you rip it off,
cool.
Yes.
All right, and then Nevada went 1-2. He hit on Detroit Edmonton over. He missed on Alabama +3 against, I can't remember who they're playing. I think it was
Tennessee.
And then he had the winning manufacturer of Daytona 500 being a Ford, which it was not.
Which it would have been if they didn't have to go into extra laps because of a crash on the final lap.
Oh damn! I wasn't aware. Damn, that sucks. That's a bad beat. So 1-2 on the week, 4-4-1 on the season, and he's down 3 units.
Boo. Wait, how are you calculating units? Oh, that's never mind.
Oh, okay.
So how's it minus 3.5 on this spot right here, and then minus 3 up here? Is that
because
is
3.5
this not
would
it?
be 3.5 would be down. I guess it's kind of confusing because when you get to the higher numbers, like for 42.5, it's not 4 point, it's 4.2. You know what I'm saying? Or 4.25.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Could we just work this out after the podcast and not do it live on air for people to listen to this? We'll work it out after the podcast.
So I have a bone to pick with the NBA fucking All-Stars and my under 326.5. No All-Star game since it was, this squad pick thing has gone over 326.
Yeah, well, they didn't play a lick of defense, brother.
How do we? I asked you this pre-show. Is there a way to fix? And I guess this is a question for you too, Eric. Is there a way to fix the NBA All-Star game, or it's just gone forever? We're just gonna watch. We watch. So we watch each. We don't really watch the NFL Pro Bowl. Right. The NFL is trying to make us watch it. We watch the All-Star game, the NHL All-Star game for the skills competition, and like their mini little play-in games, right? And their cool format. We watch the MLB All-Star game for the home run derby and the All-Star game. I still think it's the greatest All-Star game in sports. And we watch the NBA All-Star game for the dunk contest and the three-point shootout. That's how it's just going to be.
Yeah. So there's one way to fix it, and that's the players got to want to play. If the players don't want to play, then there's no way to fix it, because they're going out there and they're showing the flagrant disregard and the lack of desire to play, and they'll cash their millions a week, and they'll refuse to actually play the sport. You know what I mean? That is paying them that. So, there's no way to fix it. They have to want it, right? So Kobe wanted to play in the All-Star game. Kobe wanted to play defense in the All-Star game. Kevin Garnett wanted to win the All-Star game. Kyrie Irving used to want to win the All-Star game. Like all these players used to, but they don't want to anymore.
So my question to you then, what is the best exhibition type event in sports? So it doesn't have to be an exhibition. It can matter. Like the MLB opening the season in Japan. Those games matter for the actual regular season win-loss. But that is an exhibition style event. Do you understand my question?
Yeah.
What is the best exhibition event in sports? And Eric, if this was your communion with E and I stole it, I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
Best exhibition event in sports?
Yeah. I'll give mine. It's the Stadium Series in hockey.
It doesn't count on the records?
It does. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like exhibition type as in you wouldn't normally see a hockey game played in a baseball stadium. But it doesn't have to be an exhibition game where the final score doesn't matter.
Armed Forces Classic. When the NCAA March Madness.
They play on the Carrier.
Where they play on the Carrier.
That's a good one.
That would be my nomination. That shit's always tight, bro.
Eric?
I'd say just because of the way they present it, it's probably one of those golf events that has Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes paired with
the match.
Those are always fun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really mean shit towards anybody, but it's a fun competitive experience, and you get to see athletes playing different sports, and Yeah, I think that's what I would go with, to be honest.
NFL in Europe make any of your lists?
No.
No, absolutely not.
NHL in Europe?
Ooh, I don't remember. I don't recall seeing that now.
No, it just happened this year. That's the only reason why I thought of it. Baseball in Mexico, baseball in the Dominican Republic. What? I guess that's my transition to the next one. What exhibition style event do you want to see in sports that is feasible? Do you know how crazy, how big of attendance you could get if you played a baseball game in the Dominican Republic?
It's
a major league one.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Played like a 3-game series in like the Dominican Republic or Cuba or Puerto Rico.
Venezuela, Costa Rica.
Well, I think Venezuela's kind of not really.
They can afford it, right?
Yeah, they're not really. So
none of those countries we just named can afford it. That one would be Japan. I think I would love to see MLS All Stars versus like the Saudi Arabia League All Stars, or like the MLS All Stars versus the Chinese Super League All Stars. I think that'd be tight.
Yeah, because it's never a fun game to watch the MLS All Stars play like Tottenham.
It's always a good game.
Is it?
Yeah, it's always like a 4-3 ball game.
Oh, I didn't think it was. I thought they got blown out.
Nah, I actually think that every year, and then the game ends up being close. Now, that could be because they're not trying.
Right.
You never know. You never know that, but I would love to see the Bellator lightweight champion versus the UFC lightweight champion. I would love to see. Let's see. What else can I think of?
If you could get both teams to care, a true World Series between the winner of the Japanese Baseball League and the winner of the MLB, or like something like a Champions League tournament, like a Club World Cup between professional baseball teams would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Like play like a Club World Cup in like the winter in like a like a tropical country. Get like the winner of the Korean Baseball League, the winner of the Japanese Baseball League. You could do it.
Yeah, I would love to see the Euro League champion versus the NBA champion
to make a true world champion.
That'd be tight, dude.
And then you get the little they have in soccer, right? When you win the World Cup, when you win the Club World Cup, you get a little Club World Cup badge. Imagine how cool that would be to see, like for the Chicago Bulls. Yeah, they didn't win that. They didn't win. They won the finals, and then also they won the friggin' the Club World Cup of basketball.
The real answer is XFL versus CFL.
And we got to find a fourth league because there's the USFL as well. Yeah, I apologize for those of you that's hearing sounds in the background. My dog refuses to eat at normal fucking times. He's now stopped eating since I yelled at him. You got it. You got all the food in the bowl.
All right, so let's get into the NBA All-Star Weekend review now that Nick has yelled at Ulysses Kane. So the skills competition was won by the Rooks. All right, no, hold on. Was it the Jazz who won it? I think it was the Jazz, wasn't it?
So I kind of tuned into that for a second. How does that work?
So there's 3 events. First event winner gets 100 points. Second event winner gets 100 points. Third event winner gets 200 points.
No, I just meant teams wise. Like there was a rookie team, there was a team of just Jazz players.
So the host team of the city gets to field a team. So Utah Jazz. They arbitrarily pick the Antetokounmpo brothers
Right.
every year it seems like, just I guess because they love the story or whatever. One of them is in the G League. Two of them are on the Bucks, so they competed. Although Giannis didn't compete, so they had Drew Holiday replace him, and then they picked just a team of rookies. And that's just they arbitrarily pick. There is no deciding factor. There's no vote. Nobody. It's just the NBA saying like these are the teams we're going to go with.
How much of a say does LeBron get in that?
I don't know, probably all of it, right? I'm trying to remember. I think it was the Jazz who won that. Who won the NBA?
The Jazz won.
Yeah, so the Jazz won.
Clarkson, Walker Kessler, and Colin Sexton.
The Jazz won with a score of 300 to 100 to 0. The Antetokounmpo brothers didn't score anything. Yeah, but so they have 3 events. The first event is kind of like a obstacle course type thing where you utilize all the skills of basketball. So it's like an initial chest pass, then you dribble through NBA signs that are supposed to be like cones. You pull in closely and you take a jumper from about the just inside the free throw line. Then you take a corner 3. You have 3 attempts to hit that. If you don't hit it, then you still take off, and then you sprint to the other side of the court and get a layup. And all 3 players have to do that, and the combined time wins that event. The very next one you have is a passing event. In the passing event, they have 3 mobile targets, each at varying distance, and each one is different value of points, and you have to complete the most amount of passes. One of them's a bounce pass, one of them's and then the other one, the 2s on the side are chest passes, and you total points that way. The very next one is a shooting competition. There's 5 spots on the floor. You have the corner 3. You have a layup right down in the low block. You have a corner. You have a elbow jumper. You have a center 3-point shot from the middle of the 3-point line, and then you have a Steph Curry, Dame Lillard range shot, and then each one of those spots, Jimmer Fredette, yeah, each one of those spots has a point value. So obviously, the farthest away is 5. The one at the top of the key, 3-pointers 4, the corners 3, the elbow jumpers 2, the layup is 1. And then they total it that way. This year's shooting display was brutal. I believe the winning team in the skills competition for the shooting hit 13 points.
Yeah, I kind of watched it for a second, and I can't remember where I was. Maybe in a bar, but I was just like, oh yeah, this is not worth my time.
It wasn't good, but the 3-point contest almost always delivers now. It almost always delivers. This one was a lot of fun. Julius Randle and what's his name? Kevin Huerter got dragged on the internet for being god awful. Kevin Huerter had the lowest output in a 3-point contest in NBA history.
Love to see that.
And it's actually marketably impressive because they've added these 2 starry spots, kind of like deep 3 locations where you can get, I believe, 3 points for hitting those shots. They have a whole rack of money balls, and then the very last shot on every other rack is a money ball. So you have more opportunity to score more points now than you did when it was first developed, and you set the record. Like, it may never be touched. Like, that's
right. Yeah.
That might have been history witnessed. We love to talk about unbreakable records all of a sudden. So I would say that one is up there. Kevin Hart scored more 3s in his 3-point contest than Kevin Huerter.
That's an assassin from 3. So you give that man an open 3, he's making it.
Kevin Hart, professional bucket getter.
It's got to be uncontested though.
Yeah, what is someone's phone playing?
Is it mine?
Oh. Eric there with live in-game commentary. You streaming the Kevin Hart 3-point contest while we talk?
Yo, Eric was looking around like, what was playing that noise?
You know what, Eric? It's a
There
good
was
thing.
nothing on my screen.
You know, Eric, it's a good thing that Jermaine and I didn't move a muscle because we knew it was you.
My guy looked over
It
his
sound-
left
I
and then
forgot
looked.
I had headphones on, and it sounded muffled. I was like, usually when it's coming from my phone.
Yeah.
So I didn't,
When you look left and you're like, there's nothing there, you looked right. I was just like, yo, he's going through it over there. He's just like, who's playing that noise? Charlie. Wow, that's a fucking name right there, dude. Charlie Romaliotis.
Who's Charlie Roman Leotis?
I don't know. He does the Blackhawks coverage on NBC Chicago. That name just drew my attention. And then finally, the big time event of the evening is usually the dunk contest. It's been dog shit. What is it? The last 3 years it's been bad? 3, right?
What was the last good dunk contest?
Zach LaVine versus.
I think that was a while ago. I'll look it up.
Oh, hold on. When did Derek Jones Jr. get fucked by Dwayne Wade? Dwayne Wade. Was it Derek Jones Jr.? It's all running together now. But Dwayne Wade gave this dunk a 9 and cost the guy the dunk contest title, and then he gave the next dunk a 50, which was not even close to the dunk that the guy had.
2020.
I think it was 2020. I really do. I think it was before COVID.
Derek Jones Jr. won the 2020 dunk contest.
But he was in Miami at the time. That was Dwayne Wade's guy. Who did he beat? He beat
Aaron Gordon, maybe?
Oh, Aaron Gordon never won one because of that.
Because Aaron Gordon jumped over Taco Fall to jam.
Yeah, and Dwayne Wade gave some dunk a 9 and then gave Derek Jones a 10.
Yeah. He gave the judges reportedly had an agreement in place to give Gordon a 48 to tie him with Jones Jr., but Dwayne Wade flipped the script to give Jones the win.
Dwayne Wade is I hate that guy, dude. Anyways, the 2023 dunk contest came in, and I'll tell you what, man, the field was less than exciting. Shadon Sharp was supposed to take part. He pulled out because of injury, and that's how we ended up with Mac the Savior. Right? Is that too far for a white boy? Can't use the word savior.
I don't think so.
Can't use the white savior.
I think we're allowed to use the truth, the savior, the snowstorm.
Sorry, Paul Pierce, you've been stripped. No longer the truth. We're giving it to Mac McClung.
The Great White Guilt.
So Mac McClung is a G League prospect at the time in the Philadelphia organization. So he gets the call up to be in the dunk contest. He goes against Trey Murphy III, whose dunks were outstanding. I think he made it look too easy, so people underestimated what actually went down. They had Jericho Sims from the Knicks, Trey Murphy from the Pelicans, and they had Kenyon Martin Jr. from the Rockets. And every single one of them had a pretty good dunk. And you can rarely say that about a dunk contest. Usually someone always goes out there and just fails. They take 6 or 7 attempts. They never get a dunk. They finally get one in, and it's like a bunny layup dunk. And but this one, I mean, Mac McClung had 3 perfect scores. Jericho Sims, he didn't get a lot of love, but Jericho Sims' dunks were actually pretty impressive. Kenyon Martin Jr. hit some good dunks, but he didn't hit it the first time. In a dunk contest, you got to hit it the first time, or it's gonna lose.
Yeah,
you
got to get the awe factor.
Yeah, because if we're like, oh, that's what he's trying to do, you instantly the points are gone. You've lost points already.
Yeah.
So Kenyon Martin Jr. Didn't hit it, and then they had and Trey Murphy was pulling out some nice dunks. Mac McClung won it, and it wasn't. I don't know if it was particularly close, and he hit a 720 to ice the game. I'm trying to think of what else he hit.
He hit that 720 dunk after Shaq asked him who he was. Did you see that clip?
Yeah.
They put a first of all, you remember we talked about how I said, how do you grow the game of baseball? Somebody in the NBA PR department is just hitting fucking home runs. And it's just as easy as let's put a body cam on Shaquille O'Neal.
The Shaq cam was hysterical.
Dude, that's amazing. Just put a camera on Shaq and let him roam around and just be Shaq.
Yeah, so I believe that. So TNT, when they do the bargaining agreements for television contracts, ESPN gets the NBA Finals, ESPN/ABC, but TNT gets the All-Star Weekend. So I would say somebody for TNT thought of that.
Oh, okay. Well, whoever it is, TNT or the NBA or somebody, good for you. That's a knockout of the park.
It was a pretty good idea. I'm not going to lie. The NBA Saturday night this year was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the skills competition. I always enjoy the skills competition. It's not the greatest thing ever. I just feel like you can do cooler things with the skill competition. They don't do it. The 3-point contest continues to get better. The tweaks and changes they make for it is awesome. And then, the dunk contest, when the dunk contest delivers, it's nothing like it. There's nothing like it in sports when the dunk contest delivers. But I still stand by the fact that it worked, right? Getting Mac McClung worked. If you're not going to have star players participate in the dunk contest, what they should do is, instead of having each NBA player dunk twice around, they should pair him with an amateur dunker. Right? So 4 NBA players, 4 amateur dunkers, 4 teams of 4. And you take the NBA dunk, the amateur dunk, average the scores together for each team, and then the top 2 advance and they go to the finals. I mean, because there's some people out there online that, I mean, they ain't got a jumper. They can't play defense. They probably don't even know how to tie their shoes, but good Lord, they could jump out of the fucking building.
They got hops.
Bro, yeah. Shout out one of my boys. If you know Team Flight Brothers. Team Flight Brothers is amazing. And then the next guy that kind of made his name, Mac McClung was an internet sensation, but the one guy that made his name was Jordan Klingon. Is it Klingon or Klingnon?
The white guy with dreads.
Does he have dreads now?
I thought he did.
So the TNT put together a actual dunk contest show. It was short-lived, but that guy was on it. And
I thought he had braids in that show, right? Because Shaq was on it, right?
Yeah, Shaq was on it. Maybe I don't remember watching it then. Because I did. If he did, I missed that, bro. But he has this scorpion dunk that, for those of you listening, if you haven't listened to it or you haven't seen this dunk, you should. Jordan Kling. Eric, how do you spell his name?
Jordan Kilganon.
Kilganon, yeah. I kept saying Klingon. I was like, it's not Star Trek, bro. And he had a scorpion dunk. Yeah, that's really sick. That's not the only dunk he has, but it was pretty tight.
Is that the one where he twists and dunks it behind his head?
Yes. Yes, dude.
How?
It doesn't make sense. NBA players are actually good at basketball, where dunk contest is kind of a novelty skill. It's kind of like trick shots or being good at horse. But, yeah. One way we could fix the All-Star game is just fuck playing an All-Star game. Let's just get a one-on-one tournament.
Or 3-on-3.
3-on-3 would be tight, too. But 1v1, you get 3 dribbles. I mean, you put a bracket together based on how they were, like the order they were selected, right? So 1 plays 24. You do 1v1 until you crown a champ. I would watch that way more than I'd watch the. Well,
what's it? What games to 10?
No. I think no. All right, yeah, I guess you got to fill fucking airtime, right? So maybe you do each 1 to 3, or each 1 to 5. No, make it take it. 3 dribbles. No offensive rebounds. And what you can do is you can pick, you can have designated starting points marked on the court, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can put like elbow, and you can put, corner 3, top of the key, and they have three dribbles, and you have to score. You take each face off from one of those spots when you're on offense.
Gee,
And you have to alternate from each spot, right? So you can't just go to the same spot over and over and over again. Because there's some guys who Kevin Durant's automatic from elbow,
right?
Like, so you can't have him line up there. I'm like, yo, you got to go to the corner over here on the 3. I got a baseline and out of bounds. I got some sort of shit to stop you, KD. I think that'd be filthy. But there's a lot of cool things you could do with it. You could do a quick game of pig. Steph Curry versus Damian Lillard
as the halftime show.
In a pig contest, you know what I mean? First one to get 3 letters. Or actually, you don't name it pig, you name it NBA. First one to get 3 letters, bounced.
Bounced.
I don't know. I'm just spitting ideas. One of the things,
except the shots are with defense.
One of the things that the what?
Pig with defense.
Pig with defense. Oh, that'd be crazy, bro. There used to be this 3-point game that I absolutely loved playing. It was teams of 2, right? And one person would shoot, the other person would rebound, and each one had to alternate shooting, and you had to hit 2 shots from each spot around the 3. So there's 5 spots, right? So corner, wing, top of the key, wing again, other corner. You have to hit 2 in there. So you hit 1 and you go around, and then you hit 1 on the way back. But each person has to hit a shot there. So if one person already hit it, the next person has to keep shooting until he hits it.
Is there defense?
No, it's just shooting. But it's chaos because the ball, if they miss, the ball is bouncing, and it's the responsibility of the other person to catch it. And you have to run back to the spot. So it's almost like knockout. Speaking of knockout, NBA knockout edition.
That would be good. All 24 of them?
All 24 of them, bro. What you do is you put 12 on one side, 12 on the other side, and you just have them go at the same time. You split screen the action.
That would be good. And no dunks.
Yeah. Well, nah, you want the pace to be quick, so.
And Draymond Green gets to defend all the shots from inside the paint.
Oh, that'd be amazing, bro. What you do is you have just a line at the baseline of defenders, and they run out.
Yo, split the teams. This should be enough knockout.
Yo!
Split the teams. And then there you go.
You get to guard them.
Yeah. If you want to go in for an easy layup, you get guarded.
Get that weak shit out. Jared Jackson Jr. just hovering underneath the basket, bro. Jared Jackson Jr. set the All-Star record with 48 blocks.
He's just palming people.
He's just pinning everyone's shit, bro. I think there's
is just fucking standing like this.
I think there's fun ways to present
right.
all-star type formats if they don't want to play an actual competitive game, right? Again, it all comes down to desire, though. If they don't desire that, then suggesting a pivot would be something.
It's hilarious that you can bet on that game.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, so I fucking put a bet in, and LeBron didn't even play. Giannis didn't play. Yeah, so many All-Stars didn't play. Who missed? Steph Curry missed.
Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis checked into the game and then didn't play. And I'm like, why didn't you just put someone else in his spot?
Right.
That's disrespect. Like, let him pick the team still, but that's disrespectful to people to play. But that they probably couldn't get another person to fill the spot because they don't even want to show up for All-Star anymore. But I digress. We're at the 40-minute mark, and we still have a few topics to get into. So that – oh, shit. Eric, take it away.
Oh, you want to do communion with these stuff?
Communion.
Let's see here. All right.
Come take the body of Eric.
That sounded creepy.
Yeah, the body of Eric.
That's the tagline.
The body of Eric, bro. That's a men's hygiene brand if I ever heard of it. Dude.
Body by Eric.
Is that what that BOE brand is?
Yeah.
What BOE brand?
I don't know. I'm just making it up.
Body by Eric.
Hold on, Eric. I know we keep distracting you. 1 second, Eric. You remember those bod commercials?
Bod.
I want your bod.
Oh yeah, back when we were like middle school, high school. Yeah. Haven't seen those in a minute.
Anyways, go ahead, brother.
That's what made me first attracted to men.
Good to know. So I'm gonna try to maybe do this a couple more times, this little series. But one of them has to go. No. One of them has to go, and when with the one that you select, any movie they're in, anything they've done is gone. So I'm gonna give you 6 options here: Denzel, Morgan Freeman, Sam Jackson, Eddie Murphy, Will Smith, and Lawrence Fishburne. Now, I have all their filmographies pulled up. You guys have to decide who Podcast Room 303 would decide to get rid of. Meaning, if you get rid of Sam Jackson, those Marvel movies are gone. You get rid of whoever, the movies they're in are gone. You have to get rid of one actor.
This one feels easy.
It does
feels easy, but it's not.
We're going to say our answer on 3. Ready, Jermaine?
Yep.
Eric, count us down.
1, 2, 3.
Morgan Freeman.
Eddie Murphy.
Damn.
Eddie Murphy was probably my second.
So his stand-up is gone as well? Or
Coming
just
to America,
movies?
Stand-up, The Nutty Professor, Beverly Hills Cop.
Dr. Dolittle is gone?
Yeah, I'm good with Eddie Murphy, bro. Read me what I'm losing if I remove Eddie Murphy.
All right, so 48 Hours, Trading Places, Beverly Hills Cop, all his stand-ups, Coming to America, Harlem Nights, Boomerang, the 3 Michael Jackson music videos for some reason. Vampire in Brooklyn, The Nutty Professor.
Wait, what Michael Jackson music videos?
Yeah, how deep did you go? Is this all on IMDb?
Yeah, it's on IMDb. It's Dangerous.
Oh, okay.
The short films, Michael Jackson and Eddie Murphy.
We're losing the Dangerous album?
No,
just 3 music videos.
The Nutty Professor, Mulan, Dr. Dolittle, Holy Man, Life, Bowfinger, Nutty Professor 2, Shrek, The PJs, Showtime, I Spy, Daddy Daycare, basically all the Shreks, Dreamgirls, Norbit, Meet Dave, Imagine That, Tower Heist.
I would be sad on some of these, but yeah, Eddie Murphy for me, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. The animated ones are the only ones I'm upset to lose. Mulan and Shrek.
Those 2 are fire. What's Life?
How quickly you guys dismissed them.
Life is outstanding movie. His stand-up fire. I like Daddy Daycare. I like Coming to America. Trading Places is good, but I would much rather have everyone else that's still available.
Read Morgan Freeman's.
So let's go to just actor. Oh my God, he's got so many movies. Let me see here. I'm still scrolling. I'm just gonna stop at 1985.
Do the big ones.
Lean on Me.
I've never seen that.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Good movie.
Glory.
He wasn't
Robin Hood.
Glory.
Robin Hood. Unforgiven. Shawshank Redemption. 7.
Oh yeah, I can't
Kiss
lose
the
Morgan
Girls.
Freeman.
Deep Impact.
What's in the
Along Came a
box?
Spider. Some
Let's
of All
look.
Fears. I mean, the list goes on. Bruce Almighty.
I can't lose Morgan Freeman, dog. No chance. So you said Denzel, Eddie, Morgan, Will Smith, Lawrence Fishburne, and
Sam Jackson.
yeah, dude. Those are all hitters. I have to lose. I have to lose Eddie Murphy because
I'll agree with him.
Those are all...
I honestly thought you guys were gonna pick Lawrence Fishburne, and then I was
Hell no, dude.
You need to take a stroll through the movies he's been in.
The Matrix alone keeps him in this, dude.
That's
alone.
Exactly. I don't need to know any of Morgan's Fishburne.
I mean,
Any
he's
of
in hitters, dude. He's like
I did have
so many hitters that nobody would think of.
I did have a goldfish once that I named Lawrence Fishburne. So for that reason alone, he's not getting eliminated because I would never have that goldfish.
All right, give us the Lawrence Fishburne
Filmography. Discography.
So working backwards, so I don't have to keep scrolling. He's in a couple Marvel movies that are coming up.
Oh yeah, Ant-Man. He was Goliath. That's right.
All the Old Knives. I'm just trying to go to like the ones that I know. Running with the
Old
Devil.
Knives.
Old Knives.
Yeah, All the Old Knives. It came out last year.
Oh, that's the whole name of the movie?
Yeah, it's got that.
Oh shit!
She's
I thought
from Westworld. I forget her name.
the hot black girl.
Thandie Newton. I think
Thandie,
it is.
yeah, Thandie, yeah. Yo, so my bad. I heard all the Old Knives movies, and I thought there was a series of Old Knives movies.
Oh no.
Yeah,
and I was
so did I.
I'm like, I've never seen that. All right, go ahead.
The John Wick series, The Mule, Ant-Man, Last Flag Flying, Roots.
You can't lose Roots.
Batman versus Superman, Hannibal, Ride Along, Man of Steel, The Colony, Contagion, Predators.
Ooh, Contagion.
He did a bunch of CSI episodes for some reason. 21.
Oh no, not CSI.
Bobby Z, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Bye.
Mission Impossible series.
Yo, you can't lose Lawrence Fishburne. He's in a veritable who's who of hitters. Like, no disrespect to Eddie Murphy's his catalog, it doesn't hang with the rest of these guys.
I think the debate would come that if you said, Eric, we have to lose two of them.
I mean, do you want to make it harder and you have to lose two of them?
No, that wasn't your communion with E.
I'm struggling losing Eddie Murphy already. I can't pick a second one.
Dude, listen to this run right here, dude. This has to be one of the greatest runs in the history of Hollywood.
The Denzel run that we always gush over every time we look at? Give it to me, bro. I'm ready.
Dude, I love this fucking run. Let me guess. Hold on. I've heard this run so many times. From 1996 to like 2010. It's just hit. He
made no movie in 94, so I would start with Philadelphia in 93, but since there is no 94, I don't count Philadelphia.
Okay, so we're starting in 95?
So starting in 95,
Hurricane?
he had... No, not... Give me a sec. He had Devil in a Blue Dress and Virtuosity in 95.
Well, you know what? I've never seen either of those.
Yeah,
oh, man. Devil in a Blue Dress is amazing. Virtuosity's all right. 96, Courage Under Fire and The Preacher's Wife.
Yeah. Both hits.
Right?
I've never seen The Preacher's Wife, but Courage
it's kind of sad.
97, Fallen. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
What's the premise of that?
If
you don't know, you can keep.
Homicide detective John Hobbs witnesses the execution of a serial killer. Soon after the execution, the killings start again. So he tries to figure out if it's a copycat or the real one.
Not again.
Oh shit! Wait,
it's actually like a highly rated movie.
Is it good? All right, I'm gonna have to watch that. Yo, but Denzel played a detective? Nah,
all the time. All right, but this is where the run really fucking starts.
What year is this? 98?
98. So 97 was Fallen. 98. He Got Game. 99, The Bone Collector. 99, The Hurricane.
Hit.
2000, The Titans. Remember the Titans?
Hit.
2001, Trading Day.
Hit.
2002, John Q. 2002, Antoine Fisher.
Hit.
2003, Out of Time.
With Justin Timberlake?
No, this one is the one with
Queen Latifah?
A Florida police chief will solve a vicious double homicide. It's got Denzel and Eva Mendes.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that, dude.
I don't think I've seen that either. That's why I didn't yell. Hit.
2004, Man on Fire.
Hit.
2004, The Manchurian Candidate.
Hit.
Oh my god.
2005, Inside Man.
Hit.
2006, Deja Vu.
Hit.
2007 was American Gangster.
It was good. Not a
and
hit.
The Great Debaters.
Yeah,
Both
American
of those.
Gangster is just a fun. That movie slaps.
2008 is where it goes south for The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Ugh, trash movie.
God,
He
it's such
picks
a
it
bad
up.
movie.
He picks it up with The Book of Eli,
Oh,
Safe House,
Redemption.
Hit.
Flight.
Oh,
The Equalizer and Two Guns came out in the same year, so I'll just say The Equalizer because I know you guys hate Two
Yeah,
Guns.
that's good. Let's just think of that one.
The Magnificent Seven in 2016.
Hit.
Fences in 2016.
Hit.
Yo,
Robin J. Esquire, Israel Esquire in 2017.
I didn't watch that one. Magnificent
Phenomenal.
Seven was not good.
Yo, if you haven't seen Fences, though, that's a great movie.
Fences is a good one.
And then we got The Equalizer 2 2018. He took
Yeah.
a break. He gave us The Tragedy of Macbeth in 2021. And for 2023, The Equalizer 3 is now in post-production.
Yo, wait, hold on. The Tragedy of Macbeth, is that not a play?
It is. They made it into a movie, and he almost won an Oscar for it.
There's a movie of Denzel in The Tragedy of Macbeth?
Yeah, it was.
Yo,
it was
you
nominated
know-
for the Oscar 2 years ago.
Yo, Denzel sucks on Broadway, dude. Not Broadway. He sucks in theater. I had
Yeah, but this is on film.
my whole theater troupe went. I didn't go, but the theater troupe went for Burgess. They went to go see him in Julius Caesar. They said it was awful. It was like 40 to 50 people.
Yeah, what do those idiots know? He's the greatest actor of all time.
Is he the greatest of all time?
That's
think he's
dude.
one of them.
The only run that I have found that compares to it is Leonardo DiCaprio's run.
He's got
Oh, so we're
19
talking about
Oscars. Oh, no, sorry, not 19 Oscars. 19
19
major
Stop the
award
count.
wins. And then including international and like smaller venues, he's got 113 nominations total.
so he's 19 Oscars, 113 total.
No, 19 awards. How many Oscars?
He's got best performance for in a leading role. Twice. And he's won one for what's the not leading role one? Supporting, and he's got one for leading.
Okay.
But 3 nominations.
So the 19 was 19 wins, not 19 noms.
Yeah, so they include BAFTA, they include like
Yeah.
the Golden Globes, the AFI Awards, all that bullshit.
Okay. Does Denzel have an EGOT?
No, because he doesn't have a Grammy,
Does he have an AVA at all?
and I don't think he's got a Tony either.
No AVAs.
I don't know.
What is an AVA?
Adult Video Award.
Yo, he might actually have one.
He's such a good actor. He's just able to slam it on any screen, dog.
He's like, you got my piece.
They're like, I got your piece right here.
Dude,
Any more or a pizza, motherfucker?
Samuel L. Jackson's been in so much shit. I'm not even gonna consider going through this list.
We got
Yo,
it.
you
We got
can't.
it. He's in everything.
Samuel is in everything. Dude,
Like,
you
you
could
can't
probably.
get rid of him because then you'd have to get rid of the Grand Theft Auto games because apparently he voiced a character in those games.
Yo, who's that bum? Who's that other bum we haven't been talking about that you hate?
Will Smith.
He's got a pretty good run too, man.
Let's go look. I'll be the
Chicago.
Yeah, Independence Day. Go Independence
So
Day and just start going.
I would say his run started in '96 because he was doing because he was doing Fresh Prince until '96. So it starts Independence Day, Men in Black, Enemy of the State,
Oof.
Wild Wild West,
Hit.
Ollie,
No fight on that, Eric?
The Legend of Bagger Vance.
Oh, that's such a good movie, dude.
That's my top. It's one of my top 5 sports movies.
It's such a good movie, dude.
Bad Boys, and then Bad Boys 2. iRobot, Shark Tale, Hitch,
Yo, Shark Tale is a fucking banger.
Pursuit
Hitch
of
is good,
Happiness,
too.
I Am Legend, Hancock, 7 Pounds,
Bro. Those are some good fucking movies.
After Earth.
I think Denzel's quality is a little better than Will Smith,
yeah.
but I'm not gonna sit here and say Will Smith's a bad actor though.
That's entertaining. but Denzel cranked out good movies.
Yeah, he
Good
was.
Oscar movies.
he
Will
was-
Smith had entertaining movies.
Yeah,
Go look at Eric. Go look at real fast since we're on this topic. Real quick. Go look up Leo's. It's the only actor. It's the only actor that I've seen that can compare to Denzel.
who haven't we done on this list of 6?
We haven't talked about.
No,
We
we
didn't
talked
really
about
go through
everybody.
Sam Jackson's because he's got a bunch.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to.
We don't need to. We already know that one.
You said you want Leo's filmography?
Yeah.
Leo's up there. Will Smith, Denzel, Leo, they have a catalog that it's pretty crazy, dude.
Maybe Daniel Day-Jones or Daniel Day-Jones.
Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis, but he has like 9 movies, but none of them are.
So I don't think he's in the same category as them as far as what he does actingly, but I think Tom Cruise has one of the greatest runs in the history of Hollywood.
I was gonna start thinking about other guys too, because Tom Cruise and Mark Wahlberg pop into my head.
Yeah.
Because they just make enjoyable movies, but they're not, as far as the quality of actor, they're not Denzel, they're not Leo, they're not Will Smith.
So just to let you know, he has 4 movies coming out in the next 2 years. Roosevelt, he'll be playing Teddy Roosevelt. Killers of the Flower Moon. The
Who's
Wager,
this?
Leo. The Wager, A Tale of Shipwreck, Mutiny, and Murder. And a movie called Jim Jones.
Like
That's
the
all it
rapper?
says. That's all it says, Jim Jones. It's probably some, like, you know, I'm not gonna say it, but anyway.
It's probably a movie where Leo gets to use his patented N-word
Yeah,
again.
it's probably him and Quentin teaming up again to break records
Right.
again.
Yo, you both went there naturally.
All right, so we're gonna start with.
Yeah, that's
we're
what
gonna
he
skip
does.
all the TV show stuff and get to the first.
The
meaningful-
Beach.
The first, no, dude.
The Beach and What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Get the fuck out of here.
Those
are
aren't
good
even
movies.
his first movies.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Well, then I
dude.
fucking digress. Jeez.
All right, so there's he was in a movie called Critters 3. We're gonna skip that. And then This Boy's Life. You guys seen that one?
No.
No.
What year is that?
93. And then The Foot Shooting Party, also in 93. And then What's Eating Gilbert Grape, also in 93.
You've seen The Foot Shooting Party?
No.
Oh.
He's just, yo, you're naming these movies like you've seen them.
Yeah.
That's what's
See?
getting me, dude.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
want me to
You
name
were
all
like,
the
you were
movies
like,
that
you were
I've
like,
seen?
you were like,
Or-
yeah, of course.
Because
The
you
Foot
guys might have seen stuff that I
No,
haven't.
no, I know, but you said The Foot Shooting Party, a 1993 Kid Leo movie, like it was definitive.
You paused as if like y'all didn't see that.
Yeah. All right, keep going. What's Eating Gilbert Grape, The Beach, Titanic?
All right, hold on, man. All right, so What's Eating Gilbert Grape? We're gonna go into The Basketball Diaries, The Quick and the Dead, and Total Eclipse. All came out in the same year.
That was 1 year?
And then in '96 we got Romeo and Juliet, Marvin's Room, and Titanic.
Fire.
That's 1 year again?
Yeah, and then we got The Man in the Iron Mask in '98.
Dude.
I love
He took a little bit of a break. Probably
because he was
bang some
turning,
25-year-olds.
he was
Yeah.
turning out 4 a year. That's why.
Yeah, because
And
he
then-
was friggin' bathing in money.
And then in 2000 he did The Beach. And then he took another little break. And in 2002 he dropped Gangs in New York, Catch Me If You Can.
See, this is what Leo. This is why we get the reputation for Leo that we do, because he takes his little breaks and then he just comes with fire
Dude,
movies.
this shit
Read
gets
it off to
crazy.
the people.
All right, then he has a pattern. Just
Right.
notice the pattern. 2 movies in 2002, takes a break. 2004, Aviator, takes a break. 2006, he hit us with The Departed and Blood Diamonds.
Get the That's 1 year?
Yeah, Leo don't come off the couch unless he's making.
hold on. And the very next thing is Shutter Island, isn't it?
No, can you just let me get to it?
That's 07.
No, it's not. So then 2006 was The Departed and Blood Diamond. 2008, he hit us with Body of Lies and Revolutionary Road. Took a break, came back in 2010, and then went on this run. Shutter Island, Inception, and J. Edgar.
J. Edgar's not as good as everyone says it is.
It's still a phenomenal performance.
No, it's a good movie,
Yeah.
but I feel like the way people talk about I'm always like, yo, let's relax.
He took 11 off, and then he hit us with Django and The Great Gatsby. It's
Great Gatsby, another movie that people kind of blow out of proportion too much.
And the movie's good. I like that. Well, I
Tobey
think
Maguire's,
I love
Tobey
the book.
Maguire's a better actor than Leo in that movie, though.
I think
And
that
then-
what's her name stole the show.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Eric. Sorry.
Margot?
No. The in Great Gatsby, it was the Michelle Williams.
Oh,
Right?
Michelle Williams. Sorry, I was looking at the next. So after The Great Gatsby, they dropped The Wolf of Wall Street on us in 2013, and then he hit us with another break in 2015. He got The Revenant, won his Oscar, and then took 4 years off. Came back to make Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Don't Look Up.
Dude, like, it's the best filmography in history.
Honestly, like I was gonna argue, I was gonna bring this up one day, like to do filmographies and rank the movies in the filmographies. you can't, or there's no way you can organize this.
We would fight.
Yeah.
We would fight because we would feel so passionate. Like, I think Shutter Island is an amazing movie. And I'm ranking Shutter Island higher than a lot of those movies you just named.
That's tough because I mean,
dude, the Aviators is one of his best movies. He should have won an Academy Award for The Aviator.
Yeah, they missed the mark. Well, the problem is I bet you if we go look at it, the movie that won, you're also like, oh, all right, well, fuck.
What year was The Aviator, Eric?
Aviator was.
Dude, overtime hockey is amazing.
2004. 2004. Yo,
Yep.
Look at this run right
God
here.
damn it.
What?
Hold on.
He's looking up the 2004
All
slate.
Right.
And
It couldn't have been. It must have been 2005 then.
Look at this slate, dude. Risky Business,
Was it not even nominated?
Top Gun, The Color of Money, Cocktail, Young Guns, Rain Man, Born on the 4th of July, Days of Thunder, Far and Away, A Few Good Men, The Firm, Interview with the Vampire, Mission Impossible, Jerry Maguire, Eyes Wide Shut, Magnolia, Mission Impossible 2, Vanilla Sky, Minority Report. He's in Austin Powers, The Last Samurai, Collateral, War of the Worlds, Mission Impossible 3, Tropic Thunder,
Yeah.
Valkyrie, Night and Day, Mission Impossible, and then Rock of Ages, Jack Reacher kind of sucked.
Yo, Rock of Ages is awesome.
Dude, Rock of Ages
relax.
is a great. It's a great movie. You shut your mouth.
Oblivion, Edge of Tomorrow, Mission Impossible, Jack Reacher, The Mummy, American Made, Mission Impossible, Top Gun, and then 2 more Mission Impossibles and a SpaceX project that's coming out.
The way he said 2 more missions.
Right.
Two
yeah,
more.
a Mission Impossible, another Mission Impossible, 3 more Mission Impossibles, and 2 more Mission Impossibles.
Bro,
All right, 2005 Best Pictures. The Aviator, Finding Neverland, Ray, Sideways, and the winner, $1 Million Baby.
That's
You can't really be upset. No, but who?
I can't be upset.
What? That's like the 3rd best movie on that list. That you
I
said.
guess that's true. It's
$1 Million
best.
Baby is
It's
the best movie that came out that year.
Yeah, that's. I'm agreeing
it's
with you.
best actor, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Who
Who
won,
won
best
that
actor?
year?
Finding
Ray.
Neverland was
Jamie
Foxx killed it
Ray.
with Ray. Yeah,
Ja-
absolutely.
Sorry, dude, yeah.
Jamie Foxx with Ray won it. Don Cheadle, Hotel Rwanda, Johnny Depp, Finding Neverland, Clint Eastwood, $1 Million Baby, Leo for The Aviator.
Bro, Don Cheadle in Hotel Rwanda is better than Leo in Aviator.
Oh,
Do you guys think you could think of an actor that had a better run than any of these guys we just talked about?
no.
And don't say Daniel Day-Lewis because he makes one movie every 10 years.
No,
Awesome.
Daniel.
He's
So
back and
Daniel
forth.
Day-Lewis is like Quentin Tarantino, right? He
Yeah.
is very selective, doesn't miss, right? You have to really be in the cinema. Like you can't just watch movies. Like, I don't think so. There might be a few women that if I went and looked at their filmography, we could probably find someone pretty comparable.
Angelina Jolie.
She makes terrible movies.
What?
She makes great movies. She makes great movies, but she makes some hits. She makes some huge misses from time to time.
Oh, so like Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, when you're in that much, you're bound to miss.
Samuel misses, bro. Yeah. No, I was thinking like, man, who's married? Emily Blunt. No, is that her name?
Yeah.
Married to Krasinski.
Yes, Emily
Yeah.
Blunt, right?
Yeah.
She makes a lot of great movies.
He's sitting over there in the corner like he's about to take a shit.
Scarlett Johansson. She's in a lot of fucking good movies.
ScarJo. You remember how much the what was that? The marriage? What was that? What was
The
that
Marriage
movie with-
Story, yeah, with Adam Driver.
Yeah, you remember how much that movie fucked me up.
Bro, that movie was so good, bro.
Let me read this to you. And I don't know if you guys like older movies, so I don't know if this is how this is gonna go. But The Godfather Part 2, Taxi Driver,
Al Pacino. Yeah.
Deer Hunter, Raging Bull, Once Upon a Time in America.
Oh no, De Niro.
Angel Heart, The Untouchables, Midnight Run, Goodfellas, Guilty by Suspicion, Cape Fear, Night in the City. That one I don't know. A Bronx Tale, Casino, Heat, Marvin's Room, which is also with Leo, Copland, Jackie Brown, Ronin, The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. I didn't know who was in that. Men of Honor, Meet the Parents, The Score, Showtime, Analyze That, Analyze This, Shark Tale, Meet the Fockers, The Good Shepherd, Stardust, What Just Happened, Righteous Kill. Dude, this man, he's been making movies since the 60s. But God damn.
I forgot about him. De Niro and Pacino, we kind of forgot about, dude. You know who I would love to see, and I don't think it's going to hold a candle to this, but Ray Liotta is like one of my favorite actors.
Because he's in all those movies in the side.
Because he plays... Ray Liotta is my favorite character actor. The dude can slip into a movie and play the character role so well that you don't even realize it's Ray Liotta.
Right.
But Ray Liotta doesn't hold the candle. There's some there, man. There's some.
You know who I think, like, based off the quality of and how talented he is, I think we could put Sean Penn in there.
Sean Penn did
like Mystic River and Rain Man and all that shit.
I bet you his catalog is there's a lot of dope actors. Hopefully Miles Teller beats them all.
He's next, bro. Go Birds.
Him and Michael B. Jordan, bro.
Grease the poles, go Birds.
So I was fucking with Eric when I was watching the Battlehawks on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
And I looked at him and went, "Go Hawks!" So I've been calling it. I called it autistic Tourette's when I was at the Super Bowl, because you just be walking by and someone would just like couldn't resist the urge, and all of a sudden, Go Birds is just in the ether.
Grease the poles, Go Birds.
Ray Liotta's. He had one movie called The Lonely Lady. His next movie was fucking. It was Field of Dreams and then Goodfellas. Yeah. Not that Field of Dreams isn't a good movie. I just thought it was.
Yeah, but you better watch your fucking mouth.
I took it back. It's a great movie. It's compared to Goodfellas, my guy.
There was a dream.
Goodfellas is better, bro.
There's a dream that was baseball, Eric. Baseball is the one standard. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers, but baseball.
Oh, I think.
Did we lose him again?
He froze for sure.
Maybe that meteor in Texas that. Caused some sort of
get the fuck out of here.
Some sort of electrical issues or something that's causing the Wi-Fi not to work in DC. I blame China. I don't think it was a meteor. I think it was a rock China threw off a boat.
We went from meteor to Texas to DC Wi-Fi to China.
Yeah. And it's all because of Bill Gates. I don't know how, but I'm sure of it. Did Nick just text the group?
Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to push the AL East podcast.
Okay.
We're going to hold off here. And we'll go ahead and wrap the show. We have plenty of content, and we will do the AL East next week. And it shouldn't be an issue. We'll get these shows out for you. We're hoping to get these MLB division breakdowns. We'll get a little more clear, concise. We'll make sure we restart our computers beforehand, and won't be an issue.
Do you think? And the only reason I'm asking this is just because I've experienced this while working when we're like in teams meetings and stuff. When people present, shit gets kind of choppy. You think? We've never had the issue before, but maybe he's just having a bad night with signal or something.
Yeah, that could be the issue. It could be a number of things. When's the last time he updated his PC? How many tabs is he open? Is that PC running nonstop? Does it get a restart? There's several things that could be going on, and then sometimes maybe there's a solar flare. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just not working, and there's no real reason why.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a weird way to just end the podcast right there, but we're just having So, or we can, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll try to edit this out. If I don't edit it, you're obviously listening to the podcast. Thank you for bearing with us. We'll see you next week. You got anything else for him, Eric?
No, tune in next week. We'll be better.
Hey, that's the only thing you can hope for. As always, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Podcast Room303. I've been your host, Jermaine Colon Mendez. This has been my co-host. And as always, we have with us the EPE. We'll see you next time when you come on down and step into the room.